few pieces of that former stadium in its design. This is Everbank Stadium, and as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the visiting sideline, Bills and their head coach. These sides saw their quest for perfection end last week. Now they've got to make sure that one loss doesn't quickly become two. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Jaguars. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Skipper Tyler Bass ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And we're underway here in Jacksonville. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Red on red. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Calvin Austin on the return. Things going well so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. First tone of the game. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. And it looks like the Jaguars got to it. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do. And they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fun ball. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game.
Jukes away from one. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Able to find Strange here. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Decent 24.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. to the line they come, second down.
Hey, run!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Allen. That's incomplete on 2nd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 3rd down.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Allen on 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. All in left side. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Allen to throw. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Palmer. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Hey.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite. But it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Lisa, here we go, Sahara. Hey, Ginger, time.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. From 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lawrence working from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
This is Cook. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Allen. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Allen on the play action. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Lawrence with it on 1st. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Right, let's go.
At the 30-yard line.
Focus.
Now it's Lawrence. Here's a screen for Tootin. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Lawrence here running the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Completed to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Tootin gets it from the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time. That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a give to Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
Give him 8 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Now a give to Cook, running left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's a screen for Cook. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Running out of the gun with Davis. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On first down, Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. Still has room inside the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone on first. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Blitz coming here. Allen. Catch made. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 9-point advantage. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Jaguars 7. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down give to Tootin. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the gun on this third down, Lawrence. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he gets this one up to the 4. Yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence hangs out to it. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
On play action now, Lawrence. Connects on the crosser. And he takes it down to the 33. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Red. Silver.
Here's a give on the jet sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Go.
At the Bills'
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Looking right, and he finds him. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Complete out to the right side. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank.
Ready.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Has some room to work. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a one-score game before halftime. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game.
Jaguars 14.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Strong with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Handoff here to Davis. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Looking for a pass on second and short. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3-and-out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Allen on 3rd and 2. This is brought in by Coleman. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
19 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down throw for Allen. It's his running back. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Allen gonna throw again. Hauled in left side. And he's tackled for no gain. The Bills are gonna go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Again, Allen to the air. Escapes the pocket. Oh, Allen loses it. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Bass's kick is good, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Hey, we've all learned enough to look at the numbers through the years and know how important points are going into halftime and coming out of halftime. They accomplished the first task. Now they get a chance to begin the second half with the ball as well.
Spins out of one side. Return man is hauled down, and the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? Got a flag down. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our journey through the NFL starts now, and it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on the Chargers in the AFC West. And this is Trey Harris. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Put it in the books as a 76-yard score. The Chargers just keep on rolling. They are now 8-0 as they get the win. From there, why don't we go to...
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here comes Austin. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now it's Cook, and he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Another one for Cook. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Again, it's Cook. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Allen on the play action. Catch made by Austin. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now.
37-yard line.
Now Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Throwing here, Allen. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
He stopped on the run back of the 27. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Comes up empty on that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. And this one is launched downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead to 15. Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Lawrence working from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Right, let's go. Run, this side. There we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that 1st down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
On 1st down, Allen. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here's Cook. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A pickup of 17. And the Bills have a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Play action now with Allen. It is Cup, left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He's running with it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Allen now on 1st down. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down. Here's Allen again. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away 2nd down. A very tough 3rd down play here. 3rd and long for him here. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills make it a 24-point ball game. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Jaguar football, but this late, that lead, likely too much for them to overcome. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Lawrence to throw it. Once more into the hands of Judy. And he is hauled down. Right at that midfield strike. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Completed over the middle. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
One drawn up here for Lawrence. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hey.
Lawrence in the pistol. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Red on red.
Desperation time here. Got his man. Thomas has it. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So Lawrence lining the Jaguars up. They're going for 2.
Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. And start with a give to Davis. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
At the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. Operating from the gun, It's Allen. Austin makes the grab downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down throw for Allen. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And he's got it. It's in close. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. From the red zone now. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making a 3-score game in the fourth. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Pass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Lisa 24. Stop.
Back to the air, Lawrence. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Blitz coming here. Allen. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Looking from the gun. It's Allen. Finds the in route complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, do it in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Pass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jaguars and Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. The turnover on downs only led to 3. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, that's cool. Have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Davis gets it from the gun. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Now a design run. It's Allen. Lining up to take it on second down. And it's a design run for Allen. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.